Ghost of Yotei just came out, and you're not going to believe what this tree represents in the game as a whole. Hello, devoted geeks, and welcome to Geek Devotion, the show from devoted geeks who are devoted to letting you know you are loved. I'm Dallas. I'm so glad you've hit the play button today. If you are new to our show, we take geek culture like movies, video games, and comic books, and we use it to let people know that they're loved. So if you don't watch past this moment, know this: we love you, we care about you. There is a plan and a purpose for your life. Do not give up. Like many people, I've been playing Ghost of Yotei all week, and it is amazing, and I am several hours in and haven't even beaten one of the Yotei 6 yet. Seriously, there is so much to do in this game. The action in the game is a lot of fun, the story is intriguing, but what's interesting is this running theme of resilience, which brings us back to this tree. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the Ginkgo Tree, and recently there was this video that came out of the dev talking about the importance of this tree to the story because it literally represents resilience for the story as a whole. This tree in Natsu's family yard is known as a Ginkgo tree, which is a tree historically known for not dying. These trees are known to survive all kinds of things like drought, bad weather, even the tragedies of Hiroshima. Scientists believe that what makes these trees so resilient is its innate ability to constantly grow new roots and new shoots no matter the trauma that it goes through. And when you realize that that's what that tree does, it makes Atsu's characterization even more interesting because that's exactly what she does. She went through some terrible pain, some amazing trauma, and yet it did not destroy her. She grew roots. Now, what's fascinating about this conversation is that Atsu's roots go back to some of the fundamentals of her life. She goes constantly back in time to the ideas that her father taught her, that her mother taught her. Yes, she learned some new skills, some new things, but she's always rooted in her foundation and what she was originally given. And this makes me think about life currently. There's no question that there's a lot of trauma and a lot of tragedy taking place in the world. There's a lot of people going through some very scary things right now, and they're not sure what life is going to look like. Amid all of that, it becomes important for us to do something very important. Be resilient. Grow roots and continue to grow. When we go through trauma, it's easy to try to scorch earth everything and just start from the beginning, like completely just uproot everything, but that's not the case. That's not healthy for us to do either. I'm reminded of the story of the people of God in the book of Jeremiah, and God's warning them about because of the decisions of other people, of some of the leadership, the people as a whole are going to go through some traumatic time frames. They're going to go through some hard times. And he warns them that this is just, it's going to happen. However, there's hope for some people. Jeremiah chapter 17, verses 7 through 8 says this: "Blessed is the man who trusts in the Lord, who trusts is the Lord. He is like a tree planted by water that sends out its roots by the stream. For its leaves remain green and is not anxious in the year of drought, for it does not cease to bear fruit." Here God's telling the people that to survive these time frames of trauma where things are going crazy, that they need to put their trust in God, put their trust in the Lord as a whole. And that when they do that, they become like a tree that is firmly planted. There are roots that have taken ground and they're getting watered and they're going to survive no matter what's taking place around them. Atsu had to do that. She went through some trauma, but she grew new roots and she's going to continue to grow past the moment. She's putting her trust in her foundation. Here today, I want to encourage you guys, put your hope and your trust in God. I know that for some people you're going through some trauma that maybe it's related to some bad actors within the church community. Do not fall for the trap of scorch earthing everything and walking away from God as a whole. He loves you. He cares about you. He has a very specific plan and purpose for your life. And there may be some bad actors out there that have besmirched God, who have done things in his name that were inappropriate. That doesn't mean we just throw everything out. Your roots are found in the scriptures. Your roots are found in who God is. Dig deep, but continue to grow. Gather new skills, gather new things. Go back to those basics of prayer, of being in the scriptures, and being in a community, a biblical community. Find the healing. Refuse to give up on the roots. Continue to move forward. I know this is easy to say, but hard to do. But if you do that, you will find fruit. In the game, Atsu had to go through some terrible things. She was traumatized and she went away for years to prepare herself to come back. But even coming back, the first thing she had to do was go home, rediscover her roots, where she comes from. And then she continued to grow. She refused to take what the world had for her. She refused to take the lies of the world saying that she should just roll over and die and not continue to grow past the moment. And she pushed forward. And what's interesting is that there's a bitterness, there's an edge to her, but every time she encounters people, she begins to open her eyes even more, to soften her heart. Yes, she has submission she has to take care of, but she's not going to be rooted in bitterness. She's not going to be rooted in all these other things. She's going to grow past that moment, and you can do the same. I gotta tell you guys that I've really been enjoying Ghost of Yotei, and there's been some really interesting imagery that's coming out of it that is inspiring to me, that we are turning into devotions for people to access. Now, these will be on our website later. However, if you would like early access to all these devotions that we are building based off of it, at least the written forms of them, we're gonna post them up on our Patreon. If you'd like to become a devoted Patreon geek, go to our website, geekdevotions.com, and click on the support page where you can find information on how to get access to all these things. We're actually going to make these as individual items that you can prepay for, so you don't have to be a full-on subscription member. You can just get those little things. We're keeping this as low as possible because we want you guys to get the information also. I want to say thank you to our patrons, because thanks to them, we're able to do this, to create devotions and do stuff in the online spaces to let people know they're loved and they're cared for. Thanks to them, we're able to do stuff like go to conventions. We went to GeekCon this past year. In November, we're going to be going to a convention in Monroe called DeltaCon. And we're excited to be able to be there, but it would not have happened without the help of our patrons. We love being with people. Being online is great, and this is awesome. This is an awesome experience, and we're glad we can encourage you guys here. But being able to be face-to-face with people is amazing. And so thank you, devoted Patreon geeks, for helping us to be able to do these things. This weekend, Celeste and I, we're actually going to be at a youth convention doing a workshop on this, basically, on what we're doing. And again, this is all thanks to our community as a whole supporting us and helping us to do what we do. If you want to be part of our community, guys, go to our website, geekdevotions.com, where you can find links to our Discord, our Facebook, our Instagram. I want to encourage you guys to be part of our live streams, our weekly live streams on Twitch and on YouTube, where we play video games, we pray for people, we do live for people. Join our Discord, where there's all kinds of great conversations taking place all the time. Community is important. It is one of those fundamental roots we have to have as Christians and as people as a whole. And I want to encourage you that if you're struggling to find a community that you fit into, that's geeky, that loves Jesus, or maybe you're geeky and you're interested in this whole thing, you're just looking for people to let you know your loves, come check out our Discord channel. Come be part of our community. We would love to encourage you and to pray with you. So all that being said, stay devoted, peace and love.